Up next, Homeland Security Secretary John Kelly held a closed-door meeting with the mayors of several sanctuary cities today. It came just 2 days after the Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, announced plans to cut off federal funds to any city refusing to enforce federal immigration law. The mayors used the meeting to insist they're not doing that and they shouldn't be penalized as a result.
We are opposed to any funding being taken away as a punitive measure.
A misperception has been circulated questioning whether Rockville complies with federal law. Absolutely we do.
Nothing could be further from the truth. We work every single day with ICE.
These were American cities. These threats of holding back funding from cities across America, these are taxpayer dollars.
Trump administration and many other lawmakers disagree, though. Texas Governor Greg Abbott is pushing his own plan to stamp out sanctuary cities in his state.
I withdrew $1.5 million of funding from the governor's office to Travis County. On top of that, what the state of Texas is seeking to do is to make it so punishing for cities and counties that they simply cannot have sanctuary cities. What that includes is fines that could add up to about $9 million a year.
Well, sanctuary cities are already giving the feds plenty of problems in enforcing U.S. immigration law. Now, ICE must deal with lawmakers who actively sabotage their work. One state representative in Massachusetts, Michelle Dubois, recently used Facebook to warn illegal immigrants of an impending ICE raid in Brockton. Fox News correspondent Molly Line joins us with more on that. Hey, Molly.
Hey, good evening, Tucker. You're absolutely right. The state lawmaker, she is facing considerable backlash here in the community after putting this posting out on Facebook, essentially warning undocumented immigrants in the community of a rumored raid that would be taking place by federal immigration officials. The representative, Michelle Dubois, a Democrat from Brockton, published this post on Tuesday. She claimed she got word of this impending raid from a friend in the Latin community that U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement would be in the city on Wednesday, today. She advised that if you are undocumented, don't go out on the street. If there is a knock on the door of your house and you don't know who it is, don't open the door. I ask you to be careful. Now, she's pushed back against any notion that she has taken this too far.
To see the issue with spreading a rumor?
No, I don't. It's information in my community.
Do you see how this could be also construed as fear-mongering if you didn't have it confirmed that ICE? Why not?
I just don't. I've read my statement.
Local and federal law enforcement were quick to denounce Du Bois' action, including the sheriff of Bristol County, known for his very hardline stance on illegal immigration. Sheriff Thomas Hodgson, who had recently testified before Congress on Capitol Hill, called for the leaders of so-called sanctuary cities to be arrested. He believes that Dubois betrayed her constituents.
To have chosen consciously to violate her oath and put more interest in protecting illegals, potentially criminal, well, certainly criminal illegals if ICE were involved in this initiative, over the safety of her citizens that put her there, she needs to step down.
A spokesman for ICE released a statement denying the agency conducts random sweeps or raids, writing, "Any person who actively incites panic or fear of law enforcement is doing a disservice to the community, endangering public safety and the very people they claim to support and represent." Now, Dubois' harshest critics have argued that she may have violated federal immigration law or actually interfered with law enforcement. And while she has some support within the immigration community, the leader of one of the region's biggest umbrella organizations that represents immigrants here in the community called her actions irresponsible. Tucker?
You think? Molly Line, thanks a lot for joining us tonight. One additional thought on this, on the matter of Representative Dubois. This is a woman elected to craft the laws, yet apparently she thinks so little of those laws that she actively encourages people to defy and ignore them. That's not just ironic, it's reckless. We live in a society built on the expectation that good people are going to follow the rules and that those who don't will be punished. The rule of law. It's not just something that Superman upholds, it's a real concept with meaning. It's what makes it possible to have a bank account or eat and take medicine without fear of being poisoned, or for that matter, to live without armed guards. Undermine it, and at some point, civilization starts to fall apart. Democrats like Representative Dubois are playing a pretty dangerous game, actually. How long before the other side responds in kind on behalf of their preferred causes? What if a Republican state attorney general announced he didn't like federal gun laws and decided to stop prosecuting violations of them? What if President Trump unilaterally cut taxes by announcing the IRS just wouldn't investigate or punish tax evasion below a certain level? And it might get crazier from there. Domestic terrorists like Bill Ayers have long been heroes on the left, lionized. What if a Republican governor refused to provide police protection for abortion clinics or granted pardons to those who blew them up? In other words, what would happen if Republicans started acting like Democrats and behaving as if laws don't matter? The country wouldn't last long, that's for sure. Well, up next...